Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel Starseeker Tarot. My name is Nia, and today's reading is for those of you who know that you are transforming, that energetically, spiritually, psychically, you are leveling up. If you watched my recent solar flare and solar storm divine power activation reading, then see this as a continuation, because I want to find out from this solar power force what is happening within you exactly, how you are being transformed, and what your new abilities and gifts are. And by the way, I am recording this during a super sun activation. Watch Stefan Burns on YouTube if you want to find out more about the scientific aspects of the whole solar madness that's going on, but it's a good kind of madness. So as you can see, you have these three groups to choose from today. For group number one, we have the, what's it called? Tarot of the Divine, and this lovely Amazonite moon phase crystal point. Then for group number two, we have the Angel Tarot and this crystal quartz star. And then for group number three, we have the Anime Tarot and this Amethyst Sun Rune Stone. All you need to do now, as always, is to focus your attention on today's topic. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready to see which one of these three groups calls your attention the most, do not overthink it, let your intuition decide, and then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group. So I will see you there, and shout out to those of you who watched the entire intro. It really made me so happy to read that so many of you actually do. I love you. So see you in the group you chose. Welcome to your reading, group number one, everyone who resonated with the beautiful Tarot of the Divine and this Amazonite moon phase crystal point. There you go. So we are about to find out from source how you are being transformed by these recent energetic super solar activities that are going on, and what your new gifts and abilities will be. Because, you know, I got the sudden urge to record this reading during a super solar flare. So this is definitely a download from, you know, up above, from the creative sun energy. And I know that so many of us are being charged up, you're being charged up, and you're being really like transformed like a Pokemon to a higher level. And if you missed my solar storm and solar flare activation reading, do watch it, because I kind of see this one as a continuation. And so many people have physical symptoms from this activity. And I was talking to my mother about this, and I told her that really those are growing pains. And again, I'm not a doctor, I'm just giving spiritual advice here, but I really do see that we are being changed. And many scientists say that actually our DNA is being triggered by this extreme solar activity, and that some ancient sacred secret DNA information is coming up again. So do not be surprised. Do not be surprised. Is that even correct grammar? I'm all over the place. If you're witnessing things in your body that are not normal, okay? So let's get into it. Not every single detail might resonate. Only take what does, feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else, because this is for the collective. But yeah, you are definitely transforming. Look at these moon phases here. And I feel like I need to talk directly to the sun, because the sun is sending us these energies. And the sun, by the way, is used as a powerful tool by the angelic realms. And as I started to record pile number one, the timer on my camera showed 4 minutes, 44 seconds. This angel number follows me everywhere, and it means that the angelic realms want to collaborate with you. Turquoise keeps on coming up a lot. It's related to the throat chakra. Also, we have some turquoise in here. So this is a truth that will be spoken, and you are probably being transformed into a truth seeker and truth speaker. I can relate to that a lot. And I did not do this on purpose, but look, it's kind of the same imagery here on the deck and on this crystal. So you are upgrading, and I see the sun here guiding you. I see this as planet Earth, and you are receiving. I see these crescent moons, like you holding your hands open like this to receive, like a bowl ready to be filled, guys. I know this is easier said than done. If you have been feeling very kind of irritated and triggered emotionally and mentally, and if you have some health scares, it's easier said than done to not be scared, but just try and change your perspective and see it as growing pains. See that you are being transformed into a much higher vibrational being, and you will gain some powerful abilities and gifts from this. So, dear sun and angels, what's going to happen here with group number 1? What is their next level? What is this new being that they will be, and what can it do? Okay, I feel like we have an angel coming through, and why is Angel Metatron coming up so much in my brain when I do these readings for you? That might be a sign. 2 of Wands and the Lovers. So, I love that in this card, this girl here, and she kind of reminds me of, what's this series called? Is it Game of Thrones? I really hope it's called that, you know her, the pale, platinum blonde, beautiful dragon mother of dragons. She reminds me of her. She is embracing this beast. It kind of is giving strength card energy. So you are being upgraded to some beautiful, delicate, higher vibrational being that can tame a beast. So if you are an empath, or if you are overly sensitive, and I don't want this to sound condescending at all. I mean, it's difficult to be highly sensitive because I am too, but you are shifting into a version of you where you can realize how important it is that you are so sensitive. There is spiritual warfare going on this planet, and this is quite a good image to represent what is going on, but it is all happening in the name of love. There is this famous quote by Goethe, German brilliant thinker and poet, and he said, whatever evil does, it always has a good outcome. So there's a lot of very, very dark stuff going on. Many people being in extreme fear, pain, and so on. But ultimately, it is for the best of everyone to bring upon this shift. And we will look further into what your job will be. But I'm kind of sensing that a new career path is waiting for you, or new abilities that you will put to use in your private life, but almost to a point where you could make a living from it, or where people come to you for this beautiful transformation. So your time to shine is coming now. And she has on her forehead, where the third eye chakra is, this turquoise diamond, and she has her eyes closed. So during these extreme solar flares, which we have one going on right now, please use this energy that you are receiving for your creativity. I, for example, was not planning to record this reading at all. I was listening to a story time by some YouTuber who has nothing to do with spirituality, and all of a sudden I was like, I need to do this reading right now about this topic, and I'm literally doing it right now. So if you get these impulsive blows of energy and inspiration, know that they are coming from the angelic realms, from a very high source, from the sun. Put them to use. Just trust and believe, and trust your energies and your downloads. Here with the Two of Wands, I'm looking at this key. If you watched my reading, is this your last lifetime on planet Earth and you chose the key one? There you go again. This is about unlocking a new dimension, a new portal. I do believe that you have some kind of key to unlock energies from a portal. And in your case, in this reading here, the portal is clearly the sun, which again is the tool used by the angelic realms to bring out this tamer of bees, the mother of dragons. And by the way, if you are a man watching this, you know, this is just about the energies. You can be this king. Okay, this delicate king taming a beast. Working in the name of love, this is giving proper light worker energy. And I'm looking at these birds in the background. So some of you could be seers, and you know how in the ancient times seers would give predictions based on what the birds would do, how they would fly in the sky. So maybe that's something you have been practicing. Please, Sun, what are you doing with group 4, group number 1? What will be their gifts? What are they being transformed into? I want to pull from this deck, and I need to put the ring on my other thumb because it's kind of blocking the flow. By the way, do not be intimidated, do not feel scared if low vibrational and kind of aggressive people, kind of beasts, are brought onto your path. Even if they feel really hateful towards you, really angry, they are attracted by you because you are this being of light. And even though they come across as really aggressive, offensive, defensive, what they need is love. What they need is the truth. And even though you might not be able to convince everyone of the higher truth that you do see and speak, you might leave, and I love this metaphor, you might leave a rock in their shoe. So do not think that the effect that you have on other people is unseen or is in vain, because you have an effect on them. And these low vibrational people come to you because you do something for them. You awaken them in some way, shape or form. Take that as a compliment, not as a threat. And I'm saying that to myself as well. King of Coins. And I do want to see it in the reverse, not in the upright, not in the reverse, because it kind of was like that, but I felt like, you know, shifting it, transforming it. So this is a slow but steady process, but look at this tree growing on the turtle here. Ancestor energy, and I see this moon as the sun. Know that in your case, the sun is triggering, as I described in the beginning, ancient DNA from your ancestors within you that needs to be brought to light right now so you can use it and work with it. I don't know what this is. This could literally be affecting your brain, that you remember ancient secret knowledge. The only thing I can think of right now as an example is I once saw this documentary about how the Druids, thousands and thousands of years ago, were somehow able to communicate with other Druids who were so far away. I think they were talking about Druids that were living in what is today known as Germany, and some Druids that were in Ireland, and they communicated with each other like we do through our phones, but they used water. How did they do that? It could be that you will remember these things. Or, you know, how did the ancient Egyptians build their pyramids? Like, our scientists can't explain it, but that it's something secret and sacred that is stored in your DNA, and it will come up and you'll be able to use it. But trust the process. This is not something that happens within a few days. This happens within a few years, 1 or 2 years. It's a long transformation. But your ancestors, no pun intended, are literally rooting for you. Do you get that? And I see these stars, so some ancient wisdom about galactic beings, and a starseed connection might come up as well. 7 of Cups. That is the card of sometimes deception and fogginess, or psychic vision. So you're not going crazy, guys. If you have visions right now, if you can see things others can't, or if you don't trust yourselves about what you see, hear, feel, taste, you know, you are starting to use your abilities, and they feel strange and scary or maybe confusing to you, but this is triggered within you. So don't let anyone tell you you're crazy. And you know, it's probably best that you don't speak to other people about what you are experiencing, because they will tell you stop using drugs or whatever, or like, you're crazy, calm down. Trust it. What will be those gifts? What's group number 1 being transformed into? The 4 of Swords. And again, it didn't kind of want to come out. It flipped over and now it got stuck on my thumb. I'm going to be addressing it because of the imagery here. You see a beast that is kind of, look, doesn't want to let go. That is tied and like injured. And okay, you know what this means. So they, and when I say they, I refer to abusive, controlling powers that are in charge globally right now. They are trying everything they can to silence and block you. How are they doing that? They try to intimidate you by throwing low vibrational people at you. For example, I've been experiencing that a lot. As soon as I talk about, you know, blatant lies and deception, some people are so fast asleep, they just get so angry. And I know that the dark side tries that to intimidate me so that I stop speaking about these things. Translate that to your situation. What's been happening lately that has you feeling like this? Like you are not able to move, to act the way you want, to speak your truth. This can be on a big or minor scale in your private life or professionally. This is being done by the dark forces on purpose, but I know that the sun is going to help you free yourself from this censorship, from this prison that the dark side puts you in, because they know how strong you are. You are this being able to tame a beast. So what they want to do is they want to make you feel inferior. They want to make you feel weak and powerless and hopeless, but this is not you. This is not the truth. And if recently you have been attacked more, if recently you have suffered more, this also is about physical health issues. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm just giving you spiritual advice here, but these physical health issues are a representation of the dark forces trying to block you. I have chronic fatigue, and I often feel like it's the dark side wanting to stop me from recording readings, from doing other things that I do, but they will lose their power, I promise you that. Because the angels are with us. They are always with us. I am so intuitive today. Usually I pick crystals also for aesthetics, but today I knew I needed to pick the opalite angel and this crystal quartz sword. So the angels, they are working through us, and just don't block that impulsive psychic communication that you receive from them. Act accordingly, okay? Just that will help you break free. Yes, 4 of Cups in the reverse. There's this peacock on the cup. There's a chicken. And what is this? Is this also a chicken? And there's a little bluebird there. So what this means in the reverse, it's the intentional blockage of the energies coming from the sky. In the original tarot, you see a person sitting at the bottom of a tree, and there's this cup coming from the sky, from the heaven, being offered to this person. The dark side wants to block it, but you know, because of the fact that they want to block it, the good side is now becoming quite aggressive in their own ways. That's why they are using the sun to get through to us. You know, I have to be careful not to get censored, but within the last few years, they have really, the bad powers, been trying to spray the sky and block the sun. And now the sun's had enough and finds her way through. She finds her way through. I'm calling her she because I feel like she's nurturing and creative. You can call her a he if that vibes with you. I just felt intuitively it was right to call her a she. And these northern lights that you're able to see, these rainbow reflections that you see during daytime in the clouds, that's the sun saying, we win, we come through, okay? So embrace it, receive it. That will help you break free from this intentional blockage, okay? Whoa. Guys, if you're with me, if you get me, if you claim this, please give it a thumbs up. It will help so much. It will help that other people like you will find me. Comments help so much as well. If you don't know what to say, post I don't know, is there a beast emoji? Like a boar or something, and an angel wing? Like, post any emoji. It will help. And if you are new and would like to join the tribe, please subscribe. Let's get these Earth Magic Oracle cards from my sweet Lori. We have the tree symbology here. Again, your ancestors, I feel like they are coming through as well with these solar flares. I think now is really your chance to make your ancient ancestors proud, especially those of you who come from a very traditional kind of native background. If you have African ancestry or Native American, Indian, you know, where people are still so rooted in Mother Nature and the ancient ways of living, I feel like there's a special message for you in it. But really for anyone who feels like this is for you, being called out, wake up call, guys. And I'm kind of starting to get my truth bumps. Sorry, like I get excited. So many things. This here, I know this is an ocean wave, but it looks to me like a ray of light, and it has the same color as this crystal that we chose. So you are being woken up, okay? You are being awakened. This is your wake-up call, and a tsunami is very intimidating and can be destructive, but you are not going to be destroyed. You're going to swim in it like a merman or mermaid, or like a fish, whatever you want to be, mighty ocean creature. Maybe there is an Atlantis connection, and I will, or maybe I already have when you see this reading, we'll do a very special Atlantis reading that you should definitely watch. Because, Atlantis is real. It's not a myth, and they had ancient knowledge that we forgot, and knowledge that was intentionally suppressed. So that's all coming up. Don't be scared. Like, it's gonna have the best outcome ever. Yay. Just so pleased, guys. I get excited at the work I'm doing, and most people appreciate that. If you don't, check out any of the other channels. But I know that only the people who really vibe with me are watching now. The rest will have tuned out. Dragonfly emergence. Do you realize how powerful this is? I did call you the mothers or fathers of dragons, okay? So there is a dragon analogy, and we are in the year of the dragon now, according to Chinese astrology. And this means, if you look back in history, when we had years of the dragon, that we are just one step away from a total shift. People are starting to wake up like crazy, and you're not just waking up, you are being activated, and holy crap. I have my cat balls there, and one is just going off, you know. Guys, I'm getting my truth bumps, and it's so hot today. It's so hot today. I'm sweating, and I get goosebumps on my legs as my cat ball is going off like crazy. Whew. I feel like these are guides coming through. And I did a reading about, I think, special messages from spirit guides also, where a dragonfly was one of the groups you could choose from. Pick it. These are spiritual messengers. So you are bombarded right now with wake-up call messages from your spirit team. And the sun is helping them come through. It's like the sun is the wind making the boat float effortlessly on the ocean, or it's that messenger pigeon carrying this information from the higher vibrational realms to you. I'm so happy with this reading. I'm really loving it so much. Also, lotus energy. Lotus, receiving the energy from above. Follow your instincts, guys. I just need to reassure you, I feel like, because you might have many people around you, or it's just your society, your conditioning that tell you that you're crazy, that you're imagining things, that you're a lunatic. No, you're not a lunatic. You are an awakened being. You are being activated right now. You're being triggered. And follow your instincts. Follow them always. They will get you to where you need to be. And I feel like your new gifts and abilities will somehow serve you later as maybe a teacher to help others be more in tune with their instincts, with guidance from the universe. And again, this is light worker work, light warrior work. And you might be able to reach the beasts, the low vibrational people, the angry ones. In the name of love, there is snow, there is a lot of renewal. The wolf might be your animal totem. You might have a dog that looks a little bit like a wolf. Love. I wanted to say, in the name of love, you're doing it. In the name of love. Look how there's this hand coming down from the sky. The sun is doing exactly that, giving you love so that you can pass it on. And if you are suffering right now, which I am a lot, physically, mentally, emotionally, this doesn't go unseen. Your ancestors, your spirit team, they have so much compassion for you and the darkness you're going through. So trust and believe that even if you can't see it, they are nurturing you. And you know, sometimes when you're about to like break down, but you manage to get back up on your feet again, it could be because your angels are sending you that love. You will be using that love. It's all about love. It's you using the light of love to wake yourselves up and to wake other people up and to do all of these amazing things. So do not be scared. This is all very, very good. The more you embrace it, the less you will suffer. I really enjoyed this reading. I hope you did as well. If that's the case, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link down below. Take super good care, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Welcome to your reading. Group number 2, everyone who resonated with the Angel Tarot and this beautiful crystal quartz star. So we are about to tune in with the current super solar energy and the universe to find out how you are being transformed. What higher vibrational being are you being transformed into, and what are the gifts and abilities that come with it? This is kind of a continuation of the solar flare and solar storm activation reading that I did not too long ago. If you missed it, please watch it, because there is so much going on. I was really spontaneously and impulsively pushed to do this reading during a super solar flare. So there you go, and I'm all charged up. So let's find out. Keep in mind though that this reading is for the collective. Not every single detail might resonate with you. Only take what does, feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. You know how it goes. So much energy here. There is something super pure and I'm hearing godly about this reading. So you might feel a very strong connection to some gods or goddesses. You could be traditionally religious in your own belief system, wherever you are from culturally, or you could be someone who works with other kind of deities like ancient gods and goddesses or nature gods and goddesses. I hear the word god or goddess, and I'm hearing Mayas, the Mayas. Oh my God, and as I'm saying that, again, my cat ball is being activated. As I said that, you know, I have these cat balls that I use for spirit communication. It's going off and it's over there. So I really want to do another Native American reading. Maybe that's my call to do that. And what's happening here with you regardless of your belief system and culture, is that these ancient deities are coming through and they want for you to use their energy. And now it's really more possible than ever. Obviously, they're only going to do that if you will use it for good. And I know that most of you will. I'm just saying they won't, you know, do that for egotistical purposes. They are really only giving that to you if you will do something that really serves humanity or people that you love and care for, all right? But I'm just amazed at the energies today. I love it so much. Star, God. I see a specific, let me channel goddess. And I don't know, you can skip ahead if this bores you. I want to find out who this goddess is. Okay, I'm hearing a name and I don't know. Alaya, not Aliyah, Alaya, Alaya. She's very beautiful. She looks a little bit like Sailor Moon. She has a sort of tiara, but it's not on her head. It's like on her forehead. It's golden. She has very long, kind of light hair, but it kind of doesn't mean that she is, you know, I don't know what race she is, and I don't like that term at all. Okay, and I hear it like I know where she's from, and I need to look up that name in English because I don't know how to say it. I'm German, so I'm going to say it in German. I'm going to insert in English. If I forget them, please correct me. Mesopotamian. Okay. She's here. She's one of the strongest goddesses coming through, and she wants to work with everyone who is ready to use their divine feminine powers to do good. Okay, if you're a man watching this, only continue if you are happy to put your feminine energies to use, which you will have. Okay, let's go. Let's go. And gold, she's encouraging you to work with metals. Metals, they will help you in your transformation and with using your gifts. Okay, so you are kind of like a scholar. Like, she's teaching you, she wants to teach you something, and she's one of those main beings that are allowed to come through, and she's using the sun as a tool to reach you, to penetrate the thick layers, disconnecting us from the divine. She's penetrating those, and she's encouraging you to wear jewelry because it cleanses. If it's clean gold jewelry or silver, it cleanses the system. That's where earrings actually come from. Okay, maybe a belly button piercing, I don't know. Wear jewelry, protective jewelry, and use the energy of metal, especially gold. And we have kind of gold here on this deck, so this is super cool. What's happening here, please? What's going to happen with group number 2? What are they being transformed into? Hierophant. Oh, wow. So again, this might sound crazy to you, but I believe it, and you will too if you watch tarot readings. You might come from a line of high priests or priestesses, or, you know, gods and goddesses. That is in your DNA, and it's being awakened right now. I explained in group number 1 how that is working, because the solar flares are activating ancient information in our genes. Okay, and you come from a line of, you know, like priests or priestesses, gods or goddesses. Also, I see these animals here. So again, kind of Native American energies coming through strongly. I'm not resonating with any of the messages here except for maybe divine forgiveness, but this is really about the soft side, about kind of feminine energies. Did you watch my Oracle of Delphi reading? You might get some more information there if you feel called to. Also, the men that are watching this, you are kind of being encouraged to bring out your feminine side more. And this doesn't necessarily have to say anything about your sexuality. It's just about what you bring out, what you bring to the table. Don't be shy to do that. You know, artistic men, and they can be super manly. They use divine feminine energies of creation. All right. So however this resonates with you. 9 of Swords. purification. All right, so this is the goddess coming through. She wants to purify you. And remember how I said that gold cleanses the body? This goddess wants to help you kind of aggressively purge, or maybe even do some kind of energetic exorcism on you. Get rid of some dark, nasty stuff that is even stored in your body as trauma, which is blocking you mentally. So we all have trauma, some more, some less, but there is a blockage in your system, in your energy body, that you need to release so that your mind becomes clear, so that you can really receive what these solar flares want to bring you. So step one of your transformation is that you need to purge that. Do an energy cleanse. You can use music, you can use incense. It's all about your intention, and kind of do a body cleanse, a safe one. All right, go on a clean diet, eat and drink clean. You need to like release some toxins. You need to get purified. If you struggle with that, ask this goddess to assist you. And please, if you know if there is any goddess Alaya, let me know. The Fool. Love the imagery, because that's exactly what is happening. And look how this crystal is placed on the desk. You are being bombarded here with these psychic downloads by the sun, which is a tool used by the angelic realms, okay? Will and new beginnings, assists with difficult and great undertakings. So 4 is the energy just before the magician comes, which my cat ball is being activated again, which is this powerful feeling of that you are so charged up and in control that you can do whatever you wish. All right, you will get there, and you are being helped. This is like a spiritual awakening Cupid. I kind of want to put it here with this crystal. So you're being attacked in the best way possible. You're being given some gifts, and obviously I'm not a doctor, I'm only giving spiritual advice, but if you have some symptoms where you feel like something stings, like stinging pain in your head or in your eyes, like, or ears possibly, or throat, go see a doctor for that. But know that spiritually it's because you were hit with something that you are not used to, and that you need to embrace and integrate into your system. It's growing pains, okay? But it's good. It's like an injection of power from above. What's the gifts that group number 2 will receive here? Whoa. 4 of Wands in the reverse. Savior. Okay, rectification helps one live in peace with everyone. How I resonate with this goes with the purging process. You have someone or a group of people in your energy field who you need to get rid of because they are blocking this from happening. So you can only transform and be the version you are meant to be if you get rid of old stuff, old relationships, because they're seriously holding you back. This could be your family traditions and beliefs, or your society's beliefs that you need to seriously quit, or a toxic partner or friend or family member. You need to purge them out because they are getting in the way of that. So if you feel like you're not getting anywhere, and you're not fully able to see what your gifts are and how to use them, you need to get rid of that blockage first. So this is again a big warning here and encouragement to do that. But now I want to finally find out more about what you will be able to do, because you come from this line. So I feel like healing probably, but we'll see. And artistic stuff. Are you guys musicians? Are you painters? Are you writers? Are you dancers? Could be that some of you are like dancers, or kind of, you know, sensual body movement I can feel here. What's going on? What is going on? What's the gift that will come with this transformation? Group number 2. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So I am seeing musician energy here. Now, you don't have to become like a superstar or make a living of it, but music is such a gift. It can help heal you. It can help others heal, all right? Also, it says friendship and reconciliation. Do not fall back into old habits. She just keeps on pointing that out. Don't give people second chances. You need to let it end. 13, let something die. Maybe also let an old career path die, or else you won't be able to get into the new path, which is you leveling up. You're really leveling up. And I'm seeing artsy stuff here again, so music. Also, as someone here into jewelry making, painting, again, anything that is creative. I mean, what I'm doing here is also creative. It's not an art. Well, some people say channeling is an art form, but something, you know, that is not overly practical, that is not, intellectual necessarily. Your gifts will really peak and blossom. What more can we know about this transformation for group number 2 and their gifts and abilities? Okay, 3 of Wands, blindness, and 5 of Wands. So politics, oh my God, yeah, so much I could say about that. Ambition, judgments, okay, protects all those who seek the truth. So she's saying, this goddess coming through, you are really being blinded by society, by the politics that are so toxic. If you think democracy is real, like, you're on the wrong channel, because it's not. We are in so much deception and so much control, true mind control, and they do everything in their power to keep us blind to the truth. But this will end now. So I know this is the complete opposite of someone who's artistic and creative, but some of you might become kind of activists, working with maybe 1 or 2 more people, not a large group, but you might start a movement of some sort. You might become activists to wake people up, especially to the abuse and deception that is being done by those in charge. So kind of rebellious here. And I have a very, very lovely subscriber who was so thoughtful. She sent me a gift from my Amazon wish list, a rose quartz rose, and she said, don't let anyone discourage you. And she quoted, I believe, the Bible, and she said, there is no prophet without honor except in his own country. So what she wanted to say is that genuine mediums and prophets will always be attacked because they go against the mind control that is taking place. So that resonates with you. If that's for you, please take energy and power from it. But yeah, you'll become an activist, motivating other people and kind of causing a revolution, or an artist, or you will use your art to do that. I don't know. Feel free to share with me in the comments. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoy this reading and resonate with it. Any comment helps. So if you don't know what to say, leave a star emoji. And if you are new and would like to join the tribe, please subscribe. Let's get, whoa, oh no. Let's get some earth magic cards, oracle cards, to find out more about your transformation. These are really good. Oh, wow. Summer solstice radiance. Guys, this is inspired by the solar flares, and we are getting this card. So the soul is your friend, not your enemy. Obviously, protect your skin and such, and like, don't like bake yourself, fry yourself out in the sun. Just know that what's happening to you is to make you radiate and shine your light, to connect you to this higher, powerful source of spiritual strength. All right, so I can't believe it. It's like, yeah, summer solstice. If you are very connected to kind of pagan rituals, practice them, because this might also be a pagan goddess coming through to you. Someone here from Ireland or Scotland. fog. Oh my God, veil. This is literally what's happening right now. Did I address this in this group here or in group number 1? But the bad side, those who you want to help other people wake up against, those people, they are fogging the sky so the sun can't come through. So the sun is fighting back and becoming extremely potent. And you see all these phenomena. So it's here to lift the veil. Your veil is being lifted. You're awakening. You are awakening. So don't be afraid of this awakening process. And it might hurt a little bit, like the sun blinds you after being in darkness for a long time. But really, the veil is being lifted and you make other people see that. And you'll really thrive. Yeah, it could be painful, as I said right now, literally physically painful, but in the long run, you're just going to be an activated, transformed, leveled up version that has a lot more strength and energy. I'm talking about physical strength here. New moon promise. I love that we are getting some moon energy here, because the sun and the moon are divine counterparts. They are like divine feminine, divine masculine, helping us on the world. A promise. So this is your ancestry that's being activated now, reminding you of a promise that your soul made before coming here. You promised to go through all this pain. You promised to witness all of the abuse and control and darkness, to wake up to it and to help the world shift. Okay, so don't feel like a victim. You forgot what you agreed to in your karmic soul contract, but you gave this promise. And it could very well be that you will be met with a powerful soulmate who agreed to go through this with you. Romantic, platonic, professional, you will be getting help. You won't be alone, as I said, like 1 or 2 other people will be on your team and you'll move big things in this world. I'm kind of hearing revolutions, like giving revolution energy, and that's really what we're needing right now, is a revolution. Dance, celebration. This is so cool, because I did feel like this native energy here coming from you. Do you have African roots? African religion is so powerful. I don't know much about it at all, so I'm not going to speak on it, but I love just how they channel spirits, how they are connected with the spirit realms, and how they do it, how they channel these energies is by dance. I did tell you sensual rhythmic movement, so maybe you should pick that up. Do some kind of like dance, work with sound frequency. Get into that, because it might be something that you will use to wake up other people, or to heal other people, to heal yourselves. And trust and believe that we will all be celebrating. Us light workers, we will be celebrating. We are not defeated. There's this army of angels coming down to earth right now to help us. And they're already, fueling us, charging us up with this solar energy. So, wow. Another really, really cool reading. If you made it till the end, thank you so much. That's all I have for you. Please leave a thumbs up. If you want to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link down below. Take very good care, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 3. Everyone who resonated with the gorgeous anime tarot and this wonderful Amethyst Sun Rune stone. So we are about to find out what powerful high vibrational version or being you are transforming into, and what your new abilities and gifts will be. This is kind of a follow-up reading on the solar flare and storm activation reading that I did not too long ago. If you missed it, watch it, because there is so much going on. And today is a super flare going on, and I was spontaneously and impulsively urged and called out to do this reading. So much solar power going on. You're really being awakened, guys. You're really being charged up. So much is happening. We are going through a massive, massive shift. And if you have been in pain, guys, those are growing pains. It's not the end. It's only the beginning. And my cards are really impatient, so let's get into it. Just know that this is a reading for the collective, and not every single detail might resonate with you. Only take what does and feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. Yay. The sun. Here we have the sun, amethyst, third eye chakra energy. I know I say this in almost every reading, but it just keeps on coming up in every reading. This is the third eye chakra, and our third eye vision is being activated to a point that even people who had nothing to do with anything psychic or spiritual are starting to experience things. And then there's two sorts of people: the ones that reject it all and kind of refuse to be that new version, and those who really get into it, and they might be scared or confused at first, but they're warming up to it. I know you're all on the second team, or else you wouldn't be watching this reading, would you? Now, amethyst, work with amethyst. If you want to do crystalmatic and you don't know which one to use, I always recommend amethyst and crystal quartz. They are very good for getting in tune with the universe and for doing any kind of psychic spiritual work that serves your highest good. So we have a sun on here. I see an eyeball. There is something that you will see. I feel like you need to see something. These solar energies are kind of transforming your vision, guys, and this might, I'm not a doctor, only giving spiritual advice, might be affecting your eye vision as well. My mother has this condition now for like half a year or so, where she sees sparkles in her eye, and she thinks it's kind of like blessings or psychic downloads from above. So I don't know what kind of vision issue you might have. Obviously go see a doctor, but know that there's a spiritual cause to it. They want you to see something. They literally show it to you. They show you proof of the spirit realms and of, you know, other dimensions. And I'm hearing galaxies. So you might be a starseed. You might be someone who sees kind of UFO activity in the night sky, or angels in the sky. If that is you, trust and believe that it's true. You're not crazy. You see things and lights. You see that. They want to talk to you about what you are seeing. If you haven't been seeing anything, you might soon start to see something. What is it? Also, I got this in group number 1, watch the birds. Ancient seers would use the birds as a tool of divination. Watch the birds. Watch the birds. King of Wands. Yay. So this is power. This is power and success and motivation and drive and focus. Very cool that in this deck, the king has an open book. I see this as the Akashic records, or some kind of higher vibrational knowledge. I said this in, I think, group 1 and 2, that we are being activated right now, and ancient secret knowledge is being brought to the surface into our brains, and to you it's something visible. So if you're starting to see things, it's because your brain is made to evolve to a point that you can now recognize things that you didn't used to recognize. Maybe you see colors differently. Maybe you see new colors that you didn't know existed. You see shapes, you see beings, you see orbs. Again, you will know if this is you, but it could be that you are being enabled to see other dimensional beings. Spirits from loved ones, your spirit guides, deities, galactic beings, nature spirits. Yay. And there's a lot that you will still learn, and you can be a king or a queen. This is just about the energies. Masculine, divine masculine energies here means that you will get very far with this new ability. And kind of interesting that this king is walking down the stairs. It's like someone's coming down to you. It's probably the sun rays, or maybe a being, and you will know if this is you or not. A higher dimensional being will come down, and they can do this using the solar energy as a tool, will come down to teach you things. an angel, a galactic being coming down to teach you something powerful. I need to draw from this deck. Like, what's this being coming down to visit, please? Maybe it's just an energy. The moon. Moon energy and sun energy. Do you see how in this tarot card, the moon kind of looks like the sun? And here there's a collaboration between divine feminine and divine masculine energies. And the moon stands for ancient secrets as well, or for something that is suppressed, sometimes suppressed or hidden within the depths of your soul. Okay, a being is coming down to teach you about some hidden powers that are stored within the depths of your soul and DNA and your genes. Sorry, I'm all over the place because of these solar flares. It's affecting my speech. I don't know if I said this, but you should probably watch my very recent solar flare activation reading because it explains it a little bit better. And I also mentioned there that some hidden knowledge is being like revived within you. And it's something that makes other people feel scared. So I can speak from experience that when I share with people around me what I see, because I can see, you know, like I see the energy body of some passed on loved ones, or I see things moving and I get so excited. And when I share this with other people who do believe, but who are kind of like weirded out by it, they get very scared. So translate this to your situation is some ability that makes other people be very intimidated, but intrigued. Ace of Swords, love it. Look, it looks like the crystal again here. So this is wisdom and communication, and it's powerful because it's red. So if you see again numbers or certain like words and lines, if you are being pushed and called to buy specific books or magazines or read specific blogs or watch specific YouTube videos, is this being guiding you? I feel like during this time you have a very special spirit guide leading you through this transformation. Two of Pentacles. I see this as connecting the two worlds, and many people say that now is a time where galactic beings really make themselves known. They have been living amongst us for a long time, and some are entering for the first time. You are someone who sees other beings from other dimensions sharing the same platform with us. So for example, this could be, you know, galactic beings coming and making themselves visible to you and to others. Or it could be nature spirits that you can see, or anything else, like connecting two worlds. And you will be someone, you could be kind of a medium like myself, communicating and translating between these two worlds, so between Mother Nature and her spirits and people who lack the ability to connect with her. Or the galactic beings or deceased loved ones. I don't know. This is about connecting two worlds. What's this? The Seven of Swords. There is some deception going on. What's this deception now, please? Oh, wow. This kind of reminds me of group number 1. If you feel or felt drawn to watch group number 1 as well, then definitely do, because there is a similar vibe here. I'm so pleased to see this. So for those of you who might potentially be scared of these beings that you have felt and witnessed in your presence, they are benevolent, they are loving, they want the best for you. I see this red ribbon here. So there is one who has a karmic contract with you. You don't remember because your memory was kind of wiped out from you when you were born. But you have a karmic contract with this being coming down. They love you and they want to bless you with this wisdom, want to be your guide. Blue butterflies again popping up. So they are one of the many signs you will receive from the universe. And this being will make sure that you don't become a victim of deception. So this deception comes from the rational brainwashed people around you in our society who they desperately want to stop us from waking up to our true gifts. And also there are kind of low vibrational spiritual beings around us as well that want to harm us, that want to interfere. Okay, so always make sure that you protect yourselves before you get into any, spirit communication, because there are, demons around. There are nasty spirits around, and they might pretend that they are a loving being, an angel or the spirit of a deceased child, just to trick you, just to gain your trust. So be careful, but know that you're also being protected by this loving energy. And I really feel like your skill and gift is to communicate between whoever visits and you, and to pass that communication on to other people who don't have this ability. Let's get some oracle cards. Please, if you love this reading, give it a thumbs up. So important that you support me. Comments are so helpful. So if you don't know what to say, post an emoji symbolizing the being that you think is visiting you. And if you are new and would like to join the tribe, please subscribe. Sun. And feel free to decorate, if you resonate with this, using the sun as a symbol. Wear jewelry, or maybe have a t-shirt with the sun on it. My mother has a sun mirror. It looks like a golden sun. Bring that energy into your personal space. It will help you. Clouds. Shape-shifting. Okay, I wanted to talk about this in the beginning, but I didn't. If you don't care about my experience, skip ahead. But being able to see things others can't. I shared this before in another reading, but I was in my bathroom. I looked out the window and I saw a specific cloud, and it kind of caught my attention. I was watching it and it was morphing into an angel. And I couldn't believe my eyes. And then on top of it appeared another angel. And I thought, is this really true? Is that a sign? And I don't know why I had this blockage, because usually I'm very open to it. And I just did my thing and continued. I did take a picture though. And I was listening to music, and the song that came on was Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. And the first lines are, is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide? No escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. So guys, look up to the skies and see, because these beings are showing you stuff in the clouds, shapes in the clouds that you should interpret. Also, these rainbow reflections that you can now see in the clouds. The clouds look very different. Watch the birds in the sky and what they're doing. Watch the night sky, okay? They're showing you specific shapes there that have a very, very strong meaning. Where's this card? Full moon, completion. Yeah, you are reaching completion here. I feel like this will be your main, the main goal that your soul chose for this lifetime is to become the version you are now becoming. And it doesn't matter how old you are, if you're old or young, but you are reaching completion in that sense. And you're going to be in your full power once you get there. And again, your ancestors are with you. Ancestral genes are being activated. tsunami. We had this card. Was it group number 1 or 2? You guys tell me. I don't remember. Wake up call. You are being woken up by this being, and it feels intimidating, but trust the process. Okay, don't be scared. Trust the process. And old negative stuff and people are going to be swept away from you because they block your light. So please let go of everything and everyone who is kind of leaving your energy field at the moment. Don't hold on to it, just let it go. They make space for bigger and better. And you might hear sounds as well, you know, trust the sounds. I hear sounds often. And they're actually real sounds that other people can hear as well, but they can't explain where they come from. Winter solstice, reflection. We had summer solstice in group number 2. So you are exiting a dark night of the soul. And please embrace this darkness. Don't hate it, because it shaped you into the being that you are today. This is just these beings helping you, telling you you're done now, okay? Your dark night of the soul is ending. You are now reaching completion. It's going to get much better for you, but just be ready for many, many new things that you would have not dreamt of or that you could have not imagined. That's what the snow stands for. And just go with the flow. Don't resist it. After winter comes spring. So you are transiting into your spring and summer season, and yeah, I see kind of like spirit communication or divination for you as one of your many new gifts. I really loved this reading. I hope you did as well. Please give it a thumbs up if that's the case, because that's what I have for you. For now, if you want to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link down below. Take very good care, and I hope I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye.